So on one side is following one logic and the other side is following another logic, but so you wouldn't say that that is confusing. That's easy to understand. Confusing would be not necessarily easy to understand. It's just that it's not logical. Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. It's just looking at which weapon you're attacking with. Basically, it's because implicit. It's not like a stat stick, you understand? Because it's right under the damage value right over there. Trust me, like, I completely understand. Yep. Did I change my scene, you guys? No, I didn't change my scene. Pirate class of Mark. Pyromancer, next character, man. But I like seeing the big Mala face. Said no one ever. Blazing Fury. This is a range, dual wielding or two-handed technique. It also activates from default attacks. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Alright, so why am I like selling the items that I'm going for every single time? Please. We have Cold, Frostburn, little bit of offensive ability. We have all damage on it a little bit as well. We're like physical resistance 7%. What the fuck is that offhand? For level 94 this time. For level 94. You don't say. How do I make it so that I don't delete this item? Alright. So I need a couple of like ancient hearts. I have a lot of tainted brain matter. I don't know, man. Maybe I should swap them around. I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not sure. Bay is saying, hi all, forgetting Gods released? Nope. Get the Frostburn or the Frostbite or something. I don't know what you mean. This is such a cool offhand though for me, for my choice ends. And this will definitely make me more offensive. Minus 0.4 second to the recharge. Like, what's my recharge right now, guys? 2.1. It will be 1.5 second cooldown. That's going to be almost nothing. And also, minus 1 meter to the area. So they will, like, be more clumped up. So they will, like, more single target damage. More shotgun. Definitely. Yeah, first quarter of 2019. Exactly. I have some blood as well. How about, like, we do one run of Pine Barrens. And then afterwards, we craft the rest of them. I think I'll use another XP pot here. Alright. So we do Pine Barrens, we do Cronley. We open the chest inside the passage. And then we convert to the rest of the ancient hearts if we need more. Goldish for the experience? I mean, actually, like, there's quite a lot of ancient heart drops from that cave as well, right? Or like tunnel, if you want to call it. But more of a tunnel than a cave, honestly. Yeah, I think I'll do the Gullus as well. I'll do the Gullus. Maybe we can get like a really, really good ring out of him too. Sucks that I didn't check out the ring. I should have checked the ring out before selling it. I'm a little bit too hasty with the NPCs, I think. It's not so good. We could definitely find some like really ridiculous green items in this game, so... One part of me is sad that I cannot use that offhand right now, but like, obviously, I'm also happy for the fact that, like, it's a good one, and it's for level 94 instead of 84, so... I don't know. God damn it, this guy. We're getting, like, 7% more physical resistance, too. I'll be able to, like, stand in physical, like, melee range because of it. This is the second best item we found so far. Let's get those loot emotes going on. $92. Entrance here? Let's go. Hagar Betrayer. Claims of Ignifar and Vindictive Flame. Legendary one-handed sword. Don't think I've seen that item before either. Maybe I have, I'm not sure. Never played the Flames of Ignifar. I don't necessarily think that it is strong. Used to be pretty terrible, actually. No Ancient Hearts, guys. Not the luckiest run so far. We did find a couple of like really good legendaries though. Maybe we'll get some like Tainted Brain Matters from Cromley. Who knows? Let's continue this run though. No, do I want to continue here? I think I want to stop here, right? I think it's not worth like entering the forts. I'm not really sure. Let's go, yeah, I think it's not worth entering the forts. Let's go to Rotting Croplands. Enter the tunnel in this one. The last boss, yes, I know. In the forts, like, last boss drops hearts, but like, takes some time to get there, though. Not really sure. I think I'd rather just like run something else. Like the same goes for like Bastion of Chaos and stuff. I think those are like almost guaranteed one rare drop too. Well, if it's all about the efficiency, I think the best way to do it is just like reset your game all the time and open the treasure trove and then craft dynamites. I'll say that's probably the best way to like farm the rare materials. And some gold also on top of that, and maybe even like receive some recipe while doing so. It's hard now, but yeah. I wonder like if it's hard to craft a death mark. I might have a death mark crafts. Committing into a Nemesis might as well commit into a death mark as well, like why not? Ancient Heights. Next level doesn't give any total speed at all. If there's like anything else I would like to take, I should take it. Probably cold damage from there isn't so bad, but gotta go now. Thanks for the stream. Bye now. See you later on, Medas. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Woo! Baby! Uh-oh, am I in trouble? Get her at the choke point. One more, let's get it. Nope. We're not getting like any minus resistance in here at all. Are they maybe like beasts any chance? They're insectoids. I wonder like why they don't have a Nemesis. Poor guys, man. I might as well kill the princess. It was a little bit rippy the first time we played her, but should be okay. Didn't go towards like the colors either. We can go there after this, I guess. Welcome back, Roman. Where are my hearts? Come on, game. How many did we get so far? Just one? It's pretty unlucky. Manuel, don't you have the craft of like mythical mark of dark dreams? It might actually be just a little bit better than your Badge of Mastery. Check it out sometime if you're playing with that character at all. That thing is a beast. I don't necessarily know like at what point offensive ability becomes a little bit too excessive. Probably about like 3.2k or something, right? I don't know, just because you're receiving... they kind of nerfed that though, right? I wonder like up to what points you get crit damage from offensive ability. I think they stopped that at one point, but I'm not really sure like what point that is. Wow. You don't get crit damage from offensive ability. Bro, like up to a point, don't you get it still? Yeah. I'm no. I'm 100% correct. You do get up to a point and then it stops. It just doesn't mention the points. Offensive ability just like drops on value just because of that at one point. That is why there's the orange bits basically. It's just like obliterating your enemy. Need to ask Prime. I mean, you can also just read the offensive ability in game. He might know the actual breakpoint though. Yikes. I'm not having a good time right now. Where are the drop gods? The RNG gods. It is effective up to at least 3.5k. Maybe. That is because high offensive ability and they have low defensive ability and high amounts of resist reduction. I don't know what you mean right now. Like, yes, that is how the damage calculation is made in this game. The question was not that though. The question was, at what point offensive ability stops giving you critical hit damage versus your enemy? And there's a breakpoint like that. Like, I remember them nerfing it as a patch. Is the 500% from Talisman carrying a bit, or is it just me? Let's get out of here. We're done with this place. Where am I going next? We go Cronley? Tiki is there as well, saying, hey Malagant, what defensive ability value should be minimum for dual wielder melee spec? I think the game becomes really easier after 2.6k. And there are some stuff that are capable of reducing your defensive ability. So just to be safe, you want to be above 2.6k. About like 3000, I would say you don't need more. It might at first it might look like it is hard to get, but everything unites and you will get it. Like everything isn't like devotions unite, components. There are some components that are like incredibly good with defensive ability. Yeah, devotions, components, obvious skills, and then some items are really good at defensive ability as well. All of those unite and they give you quite a bit defensive ability to work with. Like, the game definitely becomes a lot easier after 2.6k. Speaking from experience, trust me. I should pay attention to the Jack again. Bloody Jack. Yeah, if you have about like 3000, you're pretty much good for anything. I would say so too. Unless you do like a Crucible 180 or something like that. I think it gets a little bit risky over there still. Basically because there's like multiple Nemesis attacking you, you know? I wouldn't say that's because of your defensive ability. That's more likely because how overpowered the enemy is. Outnumbering you and stuff, you know? And remember the potion that you can buy, guys. The tincture potion from Homestead NPC, the quartermaster. That actually helps a lot. Like when you're fighting a hero, just pop the potion, you will have like that much more defensive ability. It really, really helps you. Definitely. I'm using that. Look, it's here. It's on cooldown now. I opened it versus the Moneybag Martin or whatever his name was. Nephilim is there. That Calsorb in the background. Do you like it, Nephilim? I love my Calsorb. All the orbs for Malagant. Was it over there or was it over here? This here. As someone who has played Path of Exile like 13 to 14k hours, I love it. Welcome to the stream, madam. I love the irony in your name. Name is Nephilim, has 14,000 in Path of Exile. Dynamites! What's high leveling, by the way, Mano? Yeah, I agree. It lacks the new wave. Always the same thing. I agree. I still do enjoy playing it with friends, though. Guys, one more level to my offhand, man. I don't want to give it to this anymore. What do I want to give then? Like maybe mirror or something? Mirror is a good point. Reduce stun 3%. Do I give stun? I don't know. Mirror or stun? Let's go mirror, just because of the cooldown reduction. Makes it so much like easier to play. One more dynamite. I can pick it up. A Fizz Force Wave. Yeah, you actually like told me. I forgot. Sorry. Fizz Force Wave, Witchblade. What makes you like go for Witchblade over like, let's say, Tactician or something, you know? See you later, bro. I might actually be able to like fix my bleed resistance now that like we're revered with some new people. Game, you betray me! Yo, what's up, Debu? Alright, we're searching to kill Ikrix here, and we're also looking for the treasure trove. The right side is blocked, actually. I should have checked that side first. Let me see. Let's go there first. Nephilim say, anyway, great stream. Time to head out. Have a nice one, Nephilim. Thanks for tuning in, dude. A lot of fun. Nice, nice. So where might be Ikrix? I actually don't know his spawn points. Maybe I shouldn't care about him so much. I'm just gonna check that side and then I'll bail, I think. If I'm not mistaken, he's capable of dropping Ancient Hearts as well. Maybe even like a legendary item, so it would be nice to like kill him, but... yeah, it would be really nice to kill him, but I cannot find him. Maybe somewhere there, I want to say. Let's check this one out. Ikrix! He's here. Yeah, maybe don't kill this guy again. I don't know, he's cold as well. It's hard to kill him. Oof. Okay. Oh, I'm full. We could do... what we could do is we could do... well, we gotta sell first, that's for sure. But like, we could do like a warden run. I don't think I can loot that still. Let's see. We could do like a warden run, gather the crystals, aether crystals, I believe. That'd be nice. Cobra. I should put that to the bank just in case, man. That's insane. Level 94 Storm Step. That's gonna happen. What about that ring? Exalted Band. Nope. Arcanist and Occultist. Vitality and Aether. Bonus to pets. It has a heal. Where did it go? I want to see that thing. That one. 15% chance when hit. A soothing power seals your wounds. That's funny. There should be like a button that you can press to those on the main. That'd be nice, right? Mythical Stormcaller gem. Lightning bolt, 10% chance on attack. For level 94. I think it goes away, I'm not sure. It's not so bad, but... Hey! Aether? I actually cannot believe that we have only found one ancient heart. That's quite brutal. Let's go kill Warden after like placing these into the bank. How about we collect like every single chest, like set chest, let's say, the first tab. Do I have like anything else other than this? Don't think so. So Cobra and Justice so far. We can collect the weapons over there. It will get there slowly. The Devourer of the Dreams is here. It's a Dalmax. We are not really like close to Nemesis with anything. Oh my god! That is disgusting. I honestly don't think I can kill him with this character. Se escucha cabra. What about the others? The others Undead is hated. Actually, that guy cannot die to me either. How are we doing with the Ethereals? Not so good. They're both hated, but at the start of it, both of them. For some reason, Beasts and the Chthonics are gaining way too much hatred. He doesn't even have a chest. What? What? It's not good. He actually has a really, really potent stun. It's not good. Ain't that bad, pretty bad. A brain matter. I'll take it. I think on the Nexus set, like, I'll try to get some experience since, like, my XP pot is running. There was something that I wanted to do, but I'm not really sure if I'm strong enough for it. I'm gonna give it a shot. Yeah, I might even, like, do a quest or, like, 2. Just to get to, like, 84 and the XP pot is running. And then I'm pretty sure we'll switch back to Elite. Get to that, like, Blacksmith in Act 4. Get his blessings. Now, what am I saying? Yeah, we'll just, like, swap around the items as I need for the, like, Ancient Hearts. Oof. That is 2. Mark of the Patron. And Eternal Rot Ring. Yeah, this is the case that I'm kind of curious if you can do. With this character, I'm not really sure. Quite possibly. That is only if the skeleton key drops, obviously. Or whatever the name of the key was. You can get that key from Direni as well, but I like killing him. The start of Cromney every time. I don't mind that. A strange key, look at this. Give me that. Oh my god. Seriously? Like... How much experience is that anyways? 22k? Ah, there's a one-shot chest here, and I didn't even do it on Elite. That was a mistake. I should probably do it on Elite sometime. Just so that, like, we get that legendary going. The drop probably scales all the way up to level 94. I was wondering if I'm going to be like gaining any offensive ability from the offhand as well. Really cannot wait to like gain 200-ish offensive ability. It's going to be improving the kill speed that we have quite a bit. Definitely. I think we are gaining. So like from the rings, I don't know if we are gaining any at all from the Nemesis. But yeah, the pets will be able to like debuff the enemy at least. That's one thing. Is there anything over there? Restless. Let's see if I'm enough for this. Not really sure. 64%, okay. I need Salazar's blade for something, so might as well try to get it here. It might even be for Nemesis. I don't remember. Really hope he drops it. I don't like this run so much, so it would be nice to get it. No way, you serious? It didn't drop? Fuck you, man. Seems like we're gonna need to run this again sometime soonish. The Demon Bone. I like the footstep sounds in this place. So, what is this Demon Bone leggings? Physical chaos, internal trauma. 11% increased armor. It actually has almost 1 point HK. Here's some white resistances with Chaos Noah. 20% chance when hit by melee attacks to unleash a blast of pure entropic energy upon the foes. Full chaos damage. It's a weird thing. I suppose it's like a Witchblade item, I want to say. How's it going, Shiga? Hey, what's up? Mr. Pew Square? How's it going, dude? How's it going, man? What do I want to do? Go like just a little bit to the right towards the Saros Bastion. Get to level 94. Doesn't sound too bad to me. I do need the level 94 while this experience potion is running. We could actually do the Aether part as well. Let's do the Aether part first. Yo, what's up, Sekina? Weekend hype, man. I actually need to like speak to Barnabas as well, apparently. Doing good here, just made myself an awesome sandwich. Getting quite hungry myself too. Enjoy your sandwich, dude. Awesome sandwich. Huh? Port Valkyrie hype. There's no way I'm going right now, bro. Axonian says for the fellow. How's it going? Chris is saying, can you listen to Star Wars? We can listen to it a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be like copyrighted. And it's gonna fuck with my mods and stuff. I don't know, maybe not. Star Wars the movie, definitely not. Maybe the games, like Star Wars Old Republic or something, we might be able to. But G escort, right? Yeah. Din 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 din. Sugar is saying great today, end of the week, and Grim Dawn night later. What else? Some beer, perhaps? Some beer, fries. What else? There's a lot of else. Okay. This will definitely give me level 94. I don't need to go to the right side. I also need to like talk to Barnabas and Devil's Crossing, so will be enough. Are the new Star Wars movies good, by the way? Like, I watched the old ones, you know? But I didn't watch any of the new series. Oof. You watched the one with the what? Uh oh. Oof. I hate stuns. Alright, I'm just gonna use a cluster here, I don't care. I didn't necessarily think this would have been as hard as it was for me. Not gonna lie, this was interesting. When we had like 2 heralds or whatever they are, the Aether Heralds, that was when it was tough. A Death Omen. One-hander makes with Vitality Conversion. It gives Execution, attack damage converted to health, 10% of it. 100% of the cold is Vitality now, and the Execution as well. I think Death Omen is like a ridiculous item too. This is one of the better items that we found so far. The new ones, Dance Game? I meant the old soundtracks, they're so good. Now, I'm looking for like some movies to watch nowadays. So. Let's get it. This is level 94, man. Force wave with a single hander, really? That doesn't sound so much fun. Zolhan's battle play. It's not a bad item. I keep that. One K HP. Bloodborne Saber. It has Pierce, it has no conversion for level 82. I think I'm selling it. We seem to be fine. Yeah. What are these items doing here, man? I think that was a massive misclick. It's funny. It's nice. You know what? Let's restart my game before I crash for today. I didn't crash for today so far, so... Watch the new Blade Runner? I might check it out. Thank you. Did I miss the crafting session? No. I've been farming for the crafting. I'll do it really soon. I'll log into Elite right now and we will find that trading blacksmith for the rare items. Let's go get it. There might actually be like a book on the left side, sorry. Hey, told you. Didn't I tell you? This is Elite, by the way. They should still be scaling. They're not scaling. Never mind that. They're like level 76 or something. In before Tainted Brain Matter from this guy. Nope. Guys, when we end up crafting, the character animations are going to be really, really beautiful. So I probably want about like no. This looks kind of okay to me. This looks okay to me. Maybe give away like one more. All right. Here we go, dudes. Which blacksmith am I using? What was this blacksmith giving us? Mr. Engrim. Is this the armor percentage? This is the armor percentage. We'll use this one, okay? So, Glacier and Dense Fur. Dense Fur is really easy. Go to the Glacier. We need a Molten Skin. For the Molten Skin, we were needing like Dense Fur and stuff, right? No, that's not it. That's the Radiant Gem. Okay, yeah. Molten Skin. Glacier. Sapphire. 225,006 hearts. With cold, frostburn, offensive ability, attack speed, we don't care. Elemental resistances. Our resistances are going to be taking a big hit. Absolute zero and lethal assault. Bam. It also gives armor percentage. 5% in fact. That's a good item. It has good frostburn roll. It has the worst cold damage roll, unfortunately. That's okay, elemental resistance roll, I guess. So the next one is going to be the ruby. We need a flint, molten skin. We probably need the fire version of it. Yeah, I'm not sure, it's just Squall. Let's see. Is it Dense Fur? So this one is gonna have casting speed instead. It will have more offensive ability. Flash freeze, blade burst. Blade burst we don't care obviously right now. Bam. It rolled pierce resistance from the blacksmith. So we have that item there. We have this item here. Obviously we are on elite, so our resistances are lying right now. Need to go for a Nemesis craft. But before that, we can actually like swap to ultimate and try to fix our resistances if I could. That being said, probably should be buying couple of things from here. Let me see. We are revered with the Coven, and we are probably also revered with the Malmouth Resistance. So let's pay a visit to those guys real quick. Let's pay a visit. It's like I did not buy their augments from there. That's it. So what do you have for me? Bleed resistance. Where is it going? There it is. I don't want to buy too many. Maybe like 6 should be enough. It's Skyrim playing. I'll let it go, I think. It's pretty cool. Pierce and Chaos. Buy like 4 of that or something. I mean, these are too expensive for me. I kind of want to keep the money for the Nemesis craft. Nemesis resistance will most likely not need it. So for my one-hander right now, I'm using like health, cold, and burn. And for the rings, we were using health, offensive ability, and elemental damage. Offensive ability and poison resistance is really good. The Silvarius Essence. I'll buy like 5 of these. Just to keep that in mind. Armor and armor absorption. Health and reduce stun duration. That's pretty cool too. Cold, burn, reduce freeze. I'm not interested. Cold and burn, offensive ability and reduce stun. That is pretty good too. I am actually not sure which one is the most valuable one. It's hard to tell. I mean, it doesn't have HP at least, right? We kind of want the HP, I suppose. I don't know. I think we're done with this guy. Let's pay a visit to the other guy as well. This one. Oh, I'd say resistance, I probably don't need that. Oh, I'd say it's in bleed. What was the other one that I bought? Health regen? I'll just buy like 2 white sets and bleed. I've honestly, I don't think we'll ever use that though. PS and Aether is okay, I'll buy like 4 of them. Hi Ganari, how's it going, dude? When will we party? Party? I'm not really sure. Defense. Health. Just health again. Cold, burn, armor, aether resistance. I don't think I'm interested, man. I should have better one for sure. That's true. But for some reason I cannot find it. There should be like an incredibly defensive one for the especially for the weapons. It was like HP and HP percentage. That is really good. Cold, frostburn, and HP. Chance to freeze. Cold, frostburn, HP. This one's probably a little bit better, honestly. Let's get like 10 of these. Maybe it's the Barrel Home people selling that. I don't know. It's possible. Offensive ability, elemental damage, health, and energy regen. That is not bad either. I'm gonna buy like 6 of those. I think. I'm gonna sell those. I'll never use those again. Sell that one as well. That's really bad. That is probably really bad as well. That too. And that one as well. Those are like low level stuff, you know. We bought those augments like when we were level 60 or something. When we have gotten like honored or something. The one before revered. 1.1k HP on the helm. I'm not doing too good with the Barrow Home. I actually like want to go enemies on the ultimates. I'm gonna need to like farm a little bit in Elite later on. I wanna buy their stuff. Then go like enemies with them. Let's see our resistances. crafting Nemesis is gonna take a while. I should be able to like fix my resistances right away, right here. Honestly, they're not looking too bad. They're not looking too bad. Should be okay. Did I buy a lot of that like 15% poison resistance one? I don't even have any. Why not? Fuck. Was it like old Tarkovia maybe? This one? Let's see. Might be this guy. Hopefully I'm revered by now. I am revered. Alright, give me like 9 of these. Pierce and cold, I don't think we'll need you. I think we're right, man. So what's the best component for my offhand? Is it the Seal of the Night? We have the Seal of the Night and we have Goldstone. I think Goldstone is a little bit better because of the Oram. Goldstone is much better because of the Oram. Let's make one Goldstone for my offhand real quick. I think Seal of the Night is more like for conversion, like a melee guy. Alright. So I was basically using Mark of the Illusions for the most part on my rings. They're giving you like defensive abilities, spirits, energy regen, elemental damage. Like that's pretty brainless and good. You could also go for something like Corpse Dust. I don't think I will though. You could definitely go for something incredibly expensive. I don't remember. It was called Diamond or something. Runebound Topaz. That is it. This is ridiculously expensive. But it is also really overpowered. If you put this to like your amulets, rings, and medals. It is ridiculously overpowered. Right now, we don't have such a bank to pull that off. So I think we're gonna go with the Mark of the Illusion. I think so. Nastus is saying, have there been any update to this game recently? Haven't played since one after Malmouth. No, just small stuff. Like a skeleton key dungeon in Malmouth. And another boss, I think. That's about it. There will be an expansion, but it's a couple months away. So I am thinking of like, we were using poison and pierce. What's my pierce resistance? I'm like incredibly overcapped. So like, let's put poison. So much all over the place. This one doesn't even have any good job, Malagant. Okay. And maybe even that too, in fact. Yeah, maybe I'll need something else still. Hold up. I actually need some White City and Aether, huh? I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. So I can fix my poison if I continue putting poison stuff like this. Aether and Chaos. Pure Aether. Pierce and Chaos. That was a White City. White City and Bleed. There we go. We have 2 of these. Where did I buy this from? We need more of these. This is 16. That is 15. This is 36. This is 20. So 36 always wins. By that logic, I need to craft one more 6 watch. You're looking at the wrong tab. It probably needs a resilient plating. And I gotta put the 6 watch into, like, onto my chest piece. That is the first thing that we can do. I said it's 36, but it's not bleed and vitality, it's bleed and pierce. Even then, it's like if you compare the value, it is 36, I suppose. But 36 wasn't what we needed, though. I can do something like that, I guess. 70% poison now. I can go to 75. $75 to 60. This is playable. We are missing augments on my weapon, and we're missing augments on my rings. I might have a break here. So for the rings, our options are like HP, offensive ability, stun, cold and frostburn, offensive ability, and poison resistance. Scratch that. This is the best thing I have ever seen in my entire life. Put that over there. Then we have vitality and bleed instead of some of these stuff. Where did I get the vitality and bleed from? 80 again. What is this one using? 200? I actually have quite a lot of defensive ability and offensive ability now without the 200 HP, chance to freeze, cold and frostburn. Elemental, 200 HP, offensive ability. I think I'm going with this. Think so. Is this playable? This is probably playable, no? Yikes, I'm missing some Aether too, man. See Ari. TSA is there as well. Hello, Mala. How come you went to Nightblade instead of like Druid to complement the Arcanist for a build like this? At some point, I'm supposedly gonna switch to melee, but I just continue playing the way it is because it's still going okay. Well, it's not the worst because like we have obviously like the Shadow Strike, we have the Pneumatic Burst. This is okay. We have Veil of Shadow on the Night Shield. Like it's not like we are not getting supported by Nightblade from this either. Like it's okay. It is fine. Missing some points. Very good. Do we have something like Vitality and Aether? There's Aether and Pierce. It's 10%. It's Aether and Chaos. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. You guys ready for the show? We need to like craft the Nemesis as well. We can like start craft the Nemesis. It's gonna take a while though. One thing at a time. Let's focus on the Blade Sword here. Resilient plating. Alright, focus on the Slaughter now. Rampage, Inferno, and Glacier. Ruination. Rampage, Inferno, Ruination. Ruination. Rampage. Inferno. What was it again? Slaughter, maybe? I don't remember. Let's see. Yeah, the Slaughter. Sacrifice. That is the fun part, I believe. Salazar, Will, and Torment. The swap to Torment. Hilarion, Shattered Soul. Give me some like really grindy music right here. You know what I mean? Some like good company for the grinds. Here we go. Here we go. Do we just kill Ray and run? Or do we do Salazar as well? What do we do here? Diablo 2 theme is the best? Yeah, we were listening to it yesterday. Some beautiful stuff are about to happen, dudes. Salazar, I do Salazar as well. Yeah, we need the weapon from him soon. At least we're not gonna see Moosey anytime soon. Yeah, I should stop killing. I should just run Kilrian. Like, this is gonna take forever to find the Kilrian. We should literally just run to him. Never mind anything else. I'm gonna check the drop rate of Kilrian Shattered Soul. By all means, we can get lucky and like find 4 in a row, but it won't happen. I don't think so, at least. Highest mistaken says 4k. It felt like I've taken an 11k hit there. I don't know. That fucking smash, like, it was my mistake still, but... I cannot see anything because of the spell effects. There's a priest there. I don't want him to be like MVP right here. Florden as well. How's it going, Florden? Leveling from 90 to 100. It doesn't matter anymore if you're 100 or 95. Who casted the Blizzard? Anyone knows the drop rate of Killian Shattered Soul? Turian Reprisal. Finding all them shields actually today. Interesting. Retaliation with Mirror. %? It sucks that we couldn't find any while leveling. It would help me like a ton. Sometimes you end up finding like... That is what I was liking about like 1 to 50 videos of mine. I was just like farming those materials for my stash at the same time, you know, sneaking in. Sometimes, like the rarest thing was like basically Killian Shatter Soul. Please give me your weapon. Blade. Alright, we got something. We got something. Let's go open the chests. Apparently it's 45% according to the Grim Tools. Thank you very much for checking. That's quite the difference. You kept on leveling with like Word of Pain till level 94. Nice, so it's still written. Did not die once. Sounds pretty good. A-Town with a host. Hope you guys had a good time with him. Thank you very much for the host. Welcome everyone. We're farming for Killian strategy, so it's gonna take a while, but we'll get there. And once we have it, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'll be able to craft the Nemesis relic, which is pretty good for my character. It's not necessarily like crazy or anything, but it is better than the relic that we are using right now. An upgrade is an upgrade. %45 for the kill range, that is, so I'm gonna blame you guys every time it doesn't drop. Again, thank you very much for that host, dude. Appreciate it. %14 for the Salazar Blade? Are you serious right now? We actually found the Salazar Blade. And not the other way around. It's bad. Did you guys see what I found, by the way, over here? The mythical leg plates of Valor. One of like the better defensive leg plates out there. Definitely. Pierce and bleed. It's sort of fixing our like bleed issues. And then you can use like Chaos and Vitality. If I'm not mistaken, there's a Chaos and Vitality. Yeah, there it is. No, not that one. Fuck, where is it? Maybe I don't have it yet. There's a Chaos and Vitality, I think. Augment. .9k armor, 900 HP, no 800 HP with 2% defensive ability, physical resistance, and bleed resistance. This is really good pens. And I really like to slack. Do you think we get some new skills with the expansion? We're getting a new mastery. It's called the Oathkeeper. I think some of the skills you can even see it on the forums if you would like, Thor. Highest damage dealt is almost 48,000. There's a whirlwind. It's not all about the shield. That's all about the shield. I want the armor upgrade. I'm taking 2 big hits from these. Sometimes there's a treasure trove here, no? Did they remove that one? There should be a treasure trove here sometimes. Thought so, at least. I don't really know why I'm like rooted all the time. We did fight like 3 monstrosities before. That's true. Oh my god. That is 1. We need 3 more. What was that hit, man? That was insane. 51% damage converted to Aether, +1 to Inquisitor and Arcanist. Lightning damage converted to Aether with the Fire Strike. Fire Strike? How come you're going Inquisitor and Arcanist then? It's funny. I don't know what to do with those items. Maybe like just destroy them, I'm not too sure. Probably. They try to add that 3-class flexibility. The weapon that I found right now, right? So you gotta make a choice. I would probably not choose the demo. Probably it would be like Arcanist and Inquisitor, especially with like Aether and long range. Might be an interesting combination, but like what to use as your, you know, auto attack? Don't really know. You could actually go like Aether multipliers and have like devastation as well. Why not? There's definitely a treasure trove spawn in that place, but like I don't necessarily know where. I think that's like one of the spawn points. I don't know the other two. I would have actually like checked it every run. I guess one of them is here. Look at that. It's funny. Spell that. So yeah, like if I could learn the other spawn points as well, then I would check them all every run. That would be pretty good for me. A 7% chance to crit this guy. Have you played the totem build? Did you like it? What do you have in mind? Like chamois and what else? It was okay, I think. Lightning or like vitality? Not really sure. Lightning it is a little bit better, I would say. I played a lightning caster build, Alka, that was using double totem, but it wasn't necessarily like only totem, you know what I mean? It was an okay build. Lightning caster is pretty strong in this game. Unless you fight like a pure lightning monster. It was fine. And it's pretty fun too. There's a lot of buttons to press. Pretty shiny. Quite okay numbers too, and there's a lot of like items that are backing it up. But as a like totem build, just pure totem build, I didn't play anything like that now. There's something like that that is. Ah, look at that one. Interesting. Okay, so this is the third spawn location. I am really happy that I ended up like finding the spots for this thing. Maybe there's even more, I don't know. Let's see. That basic puts like another reason to this run. That's really cool. Like one rare item drop. Vindicator Lightning with like Storm Reaver weapon and 3 totems. I was going with one and then caster offense. Yeah, Storm Reaver is the two-hander that is buffing the totem, right? Two-hander axe, I think. Bear with me, you guys. Only one item so far. We can do this then. I want to like learn my procs. What is this one? Inspiration. So that is the Bard's Harp. What about the red one? Look at the inspiration's uptime, man. That thing is king. Wayward Soul? Okay. That's Chariot. What about that one? Giant Spot. That's Behemoth. The Behemoth is not that valuable then. It's like it doesn't proc that often, I think. But it stays longer though. It does. I should probably be using a Chains of Oleron on my chest, which I was like able to fix. My resistances, that is. Balrazar is here. He's quite occupied with Killian though. Nice HP. It is spiky because we're not full with the white resistance, guys. We kind of need to be in ultimate. Yeah, it is playable, I think. Like, I don't think I'm gonna die unless I'm really unlucky. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. What happened? I got scared for a second. Yo, Krylek, how's it going? Cheers for the follow. Bum, 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 bum. Sell some of the crap items. Energy. Mythical Band of Wandering Souls. Cold Vitality. I think I'm gonna keep this. Like, I'll try to keep the level 94 blue rings. There are some like really good ones. Mark of Impurity. Hey Mal, watching your leveling playthroughs helped me get back into the game. So I'll pop on and say hi. Thank you very much, Grindek. Glad you enjoyed them, dude. And thanks for dropping by too. Definitely dead on there. Maybe keep this one. Other character, what level is this? Level 70. It's still level 70. That one is good for a Reaper. Yeah, there's some like rings like that. I don't know. Would you use that one over like, for instance, Alchemist rings? I'm not really sure. Alchemist rings are really strong. Did anyone here ever like combine the Alchemist set rings at level 94? I made the 75 ones, but not the 94 ones. Never found both of them. Always had one of them missing. Honestly, this chest right here adds so much flavor to our run. It's insane. Sakina? Do we have lemon? Can you make one?
No.
Thank you, love.
Oh my.
My throat is weird, man. Yours too? Shit, I was gonna blame you. You should have said yes. I was gonna be like, yeah, you're going out way too often. You see, you're bringing in the germs. Fuck. Oh my god. That is 2. Yeah, it would be hilarious, like if I die while trying to get a relic to this guy. You know what's happening? Please no. I mean, this shatters your soul. It could be worse. I think I would definitely not prefer like running Salazar, for instance. This is especially now, it's a lot better now that there's like a treasure hole in it. Glad I managed to like figure out the spawn points of it. How many dynamites do we have? We have 11 more, so that's okay. When it comes to like bits and stuff, you're not really receiving anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a 4th location that the treasure show can spawn and we're not really hitting it, you know? Hopefully it's not the highest chance though, the other way around, by the way. This way. I don't really know the drop chances like elites. Maybe I should be farming into elites, basically because like it's probably a faster kill. Maybe a lot of a faster kill, just like in Craig set, you know? Maybe elite is the better place to farm this, I don't know. What do you think? We can give it like a couple of attempts on elites as well. I am up for it. Just to see like how fast I'm getting the kill. There's usually a group there. There was nothing here. Okay. Gonna kill this guy. Sapien is there saying, good morning, Mela. How do you know if you got a good roll on items? Is there source material that shows the ranges? That's a really good question. Can you check if Grim Tools is capable of showing it? Because like when you press Alt or like Control or whatever, like it doesn't necessarily show. You can sort of usually understand because like they're usually like rounded numbers, the rolls there that are, but still. Oh, what did you say, Sikna? Okay, thank you. Right, some of the items that I use pretty much all the time on every character, or on all characters pretty much. Kind of know the roles, but like I've always like compared 2 items when I have like a mirror, you know, extra one, yeah. The more I fight this guy, the more I understand. I don't actually know like how to fight this guy, I think. I cannot necessarily understand when he's using those, I don't know what to call them, projectiles. Yeah, these projectiles. He's shotgunning me with them, basically, one after another when I'm in melee range. And that is number 3. And I was correct, by the way. Like, we don't know all the spawn points of the treasure trove. I kind of jinxed it. Because this one, we didn't get it. So it is somewhere else. I'm gonna go one run on Elite. See, like, how it goes. Vice was saying, but do you get the component drop on Elite because the level is different? The level should be fine. Bosses like that guy usually scales high enough. Usually even heroes scale high enough. Sometimes even in normal. In very, very late game, like in AOM. If I'm not mistaken, you should be able to farm the Craig set in normal. As long as your character is level 90. It's funny like how it puts me off just because I logged in the fourth icon instead of Devil's Crossing. I'm like looking sort of like confused, you know what I mean? So you can basically like understand if it's gonna drop or not when you like mouse over Kilrian, and if he's like around level 85, it will 100% drop for you. Balkan, by the way, Safen. Yo, what's up, Sal Fixie? How's it going, dude? It's going good for me, thanks. Farming, farming. I was wondering if everything is maxed out. Sort of is. Definitely don't want to run like frame caps and stuff, so. I noticed you had them on your hardcore force wave tactician. What are those colorful spirals? They're the ring. They're the ring set. I want to check upstairs real quick, just a sec. The elemental balance ring set that is craftable at level 82. Yeah, right over here. You see that? Mutagen. James Brand. I see like how fast I'm going to be getting a kill on Kilrian. That's what I'm really, really wondering. Because like it is pain and suffering to kill him in Ultimate right now. Not gonna lie. Actually takes me forever. So he's level 78. That means... Can it drop? I'm not really sure, actually. With all those crits, man. I should be able to drop, like, why not? Go one more time. One more time on Elite, just one more time. Yeah, it's not a devotion. Try this. There's a devotion. Elemental Seeker, okay? Listen, listen, listen. If you have a lot of time and you have experienced potions, guys, go for like an Inquisitor Word of Pain build. Full elemental damage with magic. Elemental Seeker. The elemental balance rings. And go for... Where's the attack zero? Attack zero! This one, okay. Go for attack zero also, okay? Arcane Currents. And let me know how it's turned out. You can make some sort of like a gift that is going to be looking incredibly beautiful on your screen. With all the procs and stuff. I don't think it's going to be the strongest character, but it's going to be really, really fun to play. I'll just make something similar, but with the upcoming Whirlwind ability. I see, on the Forgotten's Guide, yeah. I'm also trying to like hold myself back from like checking out the spells of Oathkeeper. I think some of them, maybe even like the entire mastery is there. You can see it now, I think, on the forums, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's entire mastery or just some spells. It wasn't one of the Grim Dawn misadventures. I'm just trying to hold myself from looking at it because like it's just too much for me. They have a video, Nuzu? That's the video from the developer's stream, isn't it? I've checked it out just a little bit. Yeah, I checked it out just a little bit. Killian Shattered Soul, there you have it. If you're gonna farm Killian Shattered Soul and you're high level enough, go just go elites. Make it fast. This was the last one that we need. That is big. That is really big. Pain and suffering is over, guys. Kilrian's Flame. Alright, back to the crafting. What did we need exactly? For the craft of Nemesis, you need a sacrifice. For the sacrifice, you need a terror, was it? You need a torment, my bad. For the torment, we need corruption, squall, and Gwill. That's your Gwill. For the corruption, we need a molten. We need a dark. Is that dark? Ah, I don't remember the name of it, I guess. Black tallow, there it is. You need a rift stone, multiple actually. 3 completed rift stones. Wasn't the corruption that I need? Let's check the torments once again. Squall and corruption, yeah. One more Gwill? That was my last ancient heart, brothers. Like, holy shit, this craft. Nemesis. +1 to everything in Nightblade is already quite big, I suppose, if you think about it. And then on top of that, we will have a pet that is like running around me all the time. That's pretty good as well. When it comes to just the offensive ability, our old Sacred Talisman is actually unfortunately better. I don't really know like how tanky this little guy is. I am really not sure. He does hit quite a bit, by the way. For sure. Elder is there as well, saying, oh dear, it is Nemesis you're crafting. It requires a ton of different stuff. Yep. But it is done now. The worst one of all was definitely Kilrian's Shattered Soul, must say. Oh, we're okay now. And in between, like, I've gotten so many different, like, missives and stuff, you know what I mean? It was okay. I've gotten some mutagens. It's alright. I'm kind of wondering if I should be like putting the Nemesis on over here, or is he like ever gonna die? That is what I'm wondering right. So 367. Okay, we have like absurd amounts of auras now. That is getting to a point that is confusing. What can we do? You know, we can. Like, at this point, the best thing that we can do is basically, craft the Deathmark Helm, if I'm not mistaken. And then with the helm, we can also change our pants to that really, really tanky pants. Let me see if I can craft the Deathmark Helm. Like, unless I can craft it, then there's no point, you know? It's a really good helm, like, even if he switched to melee. I think it's the best in slot for the melee spec as well. Pretty sure. So that's 5. Oof. I can craft it. And it is rather easy if the Spectre is easy too. Is Spectre easy? It really is. And we just need the Tainted Brain Matters. Let's get to farming. How is this helm? It's pretty good. Compared to mine, yes. Pretty good. So what are the valuable targets? Start with the Warden. We're just a little bit stronger than the last time Warden has seen us. He's gonna need to say hi to my pet now. Going for the death mark sets? I mean, I can reliably only find the helm. I deleted my stash. So, and I'm not going to be trading, so... I am going for it, but we're going to be using it as they drop. So the same for Salazar, same for everyone. The only thing that you're risking, you need to understand, is if there's two versions of that item, I wouldn't do it on Elite. So, for instance, like Alchemist Reigns. They have level 75 version, and then they have level 94 version. There's a high chance that you will get the lower version if you get it in Elite. But if there's only one version, which is like the Craig set, for instance, or Kilrian Shattered Soul, you might as well do it on an easier difficulty if you're just going for that alone, you know, nothing else. So we did lose a little bit of time because of farming in Ultimate, for sure. It would have been a lot better to just like spam it on Elite, get the Kilrian Shattered Souls, and then afterwards swap to Ultimate and do some value runs. That's pretty much it. Sapron saying, how sturdy was your Blade Master in the late game? It is pretty good. It was still alive. It is really good. It didn't necessarily have like the best optimizing or whatever you want to call it. I'm not lost, by the way. You are. Like... what did you say? You need the lighter? Oh. Sure, man. Nemesis seems to be surviving for the most part. I don't think he can die. Woohoo, let's go. Painted Brain Nutter. We need about like 12 of these. I wonder if Nemesis can like gain aggro somehow. How about you tank him? Oops. Yes, it's got very much dodge. There are only a couple of enemies who normally manage to kill it. I see. Maybe like a lot of magic AoE damage or something. Might be possible. I love playing like a caster build and just stay in melee range with like everything. That will most likely not be the case when we're fighting a Nemesis, but... What's Harvey fighting? I cannot see him. Shade Song, okay. That fella in Malmouth are for some reason able to kill him. Yeah, Malmouth stuff are usually a little bit too strong. It is probably because of what I just said though. Is you know how like there's a lot of those poison clouds in Malmouth? It's just dying to like standing inside the clouds. Or poison pools, whatever you want to call it. But I think this guy is pretty strong against single target bros. Like, thanks to the Nemesis, I feel like my single target has, like, skyrocketed. I'm having better kill speeds here. Flower is killing it? Yeah, maybe. The flowers that are cannoning poison. I'm forgetting to run the bee cave. We should run the bee cave after this one. I think sometimes you're getting like ancient hearts even from these bees. Flame drinking ointments. His threat level is extremely low, so enemies will nearly never attack it. So you're almost always more threatening for the enemies. I mean, that only makes sense. Like, otherwise it would have been really, really overpowered. Honestly. Especially like on solo fights, you know what I mean? Like single enemies. Definitely. So it's understandable. But I do remember like once or twice with one of my old characters that was using Nemesis, I was able to like sometimes bug out an enemy up to a point where like, you know how you like kite something, you like stutter step and then they chase you? sometimes they were like getting stuck between me and Nemesis, so therefore like they kind of had to attack the pets. You know what I mean? It is not easy to pull off, but I do remember pulling that off a couple of times. Oh, I was gonna ask if I can stay in melee range, but no. Fuck him, he's sitting out of his mind right now. I don't know what's up. Because I have 63% Aether resistance. Good job, Malagant. Oh, dude, I almost like killed myself by standing in melee range against Cromley with like 60% on ultimate. Don't do this with your characters, guys. Don't come to him with like this much. It's just stupid. He really hits really hard right now. Oop. Tainted Brain meta though. Give me that. Where are you going? To the bees? Let's go to the bees. Yep. That's exactly what I meant. But I don't think like I can replicate it. But I mean reliably. It was just luck. Dumb luck. I was like, oh, okay then. That's good. XP ports, or it's not worth it. Honestly, at this point, I don't really care if we level up or not. Like we could have probably XP potted because I'm not gonna reset the game for some time. I'll just pot it. It's fine. I might even continue progressing. We'll see. At least up to a point. We should spend my money though. How much money do I have? 900k? We should spend about like 500,000 of it. Put the XP pots into the bank. Don't you think? Where do we go? Like maybe open the treasure trove inside this cave and kill Ikrix meanwhile. Dude, I really like him. Look at them. Ooh, baby. What might that be? Attack damage converted to health on the grasping vines. 100% physical damage converted to vitality for the grasping vines again. It gives feral hunger and devouring swarm. It's a ridiculous vitality chamois build. I think it's a cool item. I'm kind of getting confused to... Just a sec. Where to check for the treasure trove, but... I ended up dispelling the side instead of the enemy. Yes, please continue my music. What do you think about the two-hand Soul Rend Spellbreaker on the hardcore? This is good. It is good. I played something like that. I died, unfortunately, to Alexander. But it was working good, I would say. That's strong. Ah, there it is. It might be here, right? It could have been here, and I think it is not. We're gonna need to turn back, maybe? Could be here too. Okay, I'm not sure. Yep. 95. What am I even giving at this point? That one, maybe. Little bit of like freeze duration reduction. That's alright. It's not the best thing, definitely not, but it's okay, I would say. Could be here, I think. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I logged in at like level 82 today. We can definitely get to like 100 if I continue progressing. I don't know if I will continue progressing so much though. I kind of want to like farm as much as I can, especially in these valuable spots. Maybe even like convert my character to melee at one point. We'll see. The fate we were lacking. Oh, side is blocked for some reason. I think we could at least kill the Carrows, you know? Get to like Act 4 and stop there. Act 4, I need to fix my Aether resistance We're gonna continue. Mythical Council. What's the highest amount of offensive ability you've gotten from one item? For this character or like ever? I think there's an item that gives what, like 150 something? If I'm not mistaken, a ring maybe? Other than that, if you consider the procs, Badge of Mastery is quite a bit as well. And it has a really, really reliable proc. Badge of Master is a really good leveling item. I would definitely like, if you guys are like into playing multiple characters, Badge of Master is for level 50 and it is really overpowered for that level. So what you can do is like craft one for your account and then put it into the stash, and every time you get to level 50, just get the habit of wearing it. It works for literally every single character, maybe except summoners or something. Possibly Badge of Mastery. I'm not really sure actually, Elder. I don't know that much. As I said, like what there was one ring that was capable of like rolling up to 140. I think we've gotten that ring today actually. Other than that, I don't remember. The Retaliation ring is a really, really good offensive ability ring at the same time. Bosses here? Eight to the party. Oof. How come it doesn't cast it? I tried casting Trojan on top of that egg like 5 times, I think. Tainted Brain Muscle was like the only annoying thing at like Deathmark Helm, right? Anything else was like incredibly easy. At this we're going to be saving some like components. By the way, guys, like, if you want to rush, what is going on my screen right now? If you want to, like, rush and collect as many of those, like, ancient hearts and, like, tainted brain matters and stuff like that, like, as fast as possible, I'm pretty sure, like, the Ikrik's Cave, opening the treasure show and, like, resetting your game and going again is the best way. And to sustain for the dynamites, just craft them. Like, at the end, you will have many, and then you can just, like, trade them at that blacksmith. The thing is, like, right now, it's a little bit harder because you're getting, like, Aether Mutagen and stuff like that now. It's not only the same items that you can trade. But at the end of the day, those are going to be useful too, so... I don't know how hard you're hitting, bro. Okay. Look at me with my 5% chance to crit this guy. Oh god, I'm full. The best parts of the game, getting rid of the trash. What the hell is this? Nightblade Incus Storm. Hooked Necked. 100% chance when hit. Ensnares the current enemy. Minus 70 defensive ability. I'm gonna sell you. This is a troll item, man. We'll craft some. This is interesting. 100 offensive ability there. I think we keep this. Or like a Vitality Cake, it would be nice. Level 94 Dawn Gauntlets. Savagery. With a bleed. I don't think I'll play a bleed. I love killing skellies in this game. Holy shit, another like Place of Valor? What's going on? Okay. Mythical Fate Viewers as well. Elemental damage, offensive ability, movement speed, chance to avoid melee attacks, Aether and elemental resistances with Maven Sphere and Conversion. Maven Sphere, thanks to this, will be reaching what? 20? Alright, I'm gonna check that out when we can craft the, what's it called again? When we can craft the, Deathmark Helm. So that we can, like, swap around 2 items. So it will either be, like, the Veiler Pants or those pants. They're both good items. One of them, obviously, is a lot more defensive than the other. Fire, burn, move, physical, pierce resistance, poison resistance. Probably not enough. So what sort of spec do you need the Dermap Terran slices? Quick cuts? So like auto attacking, pierce maybe. So in that case this is not so bad. It actually has like movement speed, attack speed roll on it, like that's ridiculous, no? I think this one is really good. I think this one's really good. Cold Frostburn Lethal Assault for level 94? Nope. Level 94 with Cold Frostburn. Damage the Beast and the Beastkin with Cunning, Avoid Melee, Shadow Strike, Justifiable Ends, and Aether Resistance. They are not the heaviest armor. They have okay armor though. No HP. Just Aether Resistance. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. I've deleted that item before. Yeah, I think we're good. Where am I going next? We did Cronley. We could continue the right side of Homestead up until like Karo's Kill, as I said. It wouldn't be too bad, I believe. Why is he even capable of hitting me that hard? What was that hit? Crazy. I'm gonna go to that star, but like every single road is blocked. Fuck. That's fine. A loot explosion right there. This guy dropped like 7 greenies. Do I really need like anything else on this map? I don't think so, right? Just need to like get out from this place, I think, and then TP back to go for the rift. In the rift, there'll be a one-shot chest, and on top of that, we have like the Rovari Legacy quest. Actually, like if you don't want, you don't need to run this quest at all. Basically, because like you'll be fine with devotion shrines. You know. This is annoying. Okay. I gotta realize, like, what is trapping me here? Something is trapping me big time. See that trap? Viper Frank grips. This was insane. And then there was 96. Just a few minutes AFK and suddenly there's a pet on the screen. What's happened? It's the Nemesis. My new relic. So the Viper Fang grips for level 94 with quite a lot of offensive ability actually. Look at that one out there. What do you think of the Rune Fervor? I like the skill it can grant. What is the Rune Fiber, Elder? Fiber Relic is a good weapon. Yep. Is it Relic? I actually don't know what it is. I don't think I've used it before. I'll check it out. There's some like really cool relics in this game, especially like minus resistance ones are really good. AP Little Explosions. I don't really know where to go. I don't want that. Okay. It sucks that by changing like a couple of items we lost about like 1.5k HP, but this is for the greater good. Quill thrower. Sneaks is there, don't mind me, I'm just gonna lurk here for a bit. Good guy, Sneaks. Enjoyed it. There is a basic rune which can grant fervor. I don't know why you're calling it a rune. It procs on attack, 10-second cooldown, 6-second duration, crit damage, offensive ability, and 10% offensive ability as well. That sounds really good. I'll need to check that out. It sounds really good. Yeah, Axon is saying your magic find is pretty good. You just have to be a streamer, man. That's all, like, there's no... hidden stat, you know? There's nothing, there's no secret. You open the OBS and then click go live. Instantly gives like double the chance of finding legendaries. Oh my god, that damage. Can confirm. Where's my one-shot chest, though? I mean, granted, like, I couldn't find the exit either, so it doesn't matter so much. But still. Yet to find it. Looking at your stream, it obviously works. I'm not complaining. Guys, no, on ultimates, hit the valuable spots. Don't slack. You will definitely find quite a lot of legendaries in no time. It's just the fact that, like, there's too many of them. It is, you know, it's doubtful that it's going to be anything useful. It's over there, by the way, in the shade, let's say, dark area. Try to remember that portal exit, so I don't need to restart. So, like, my valuable spots are the Bee Cave, Cronley, the Ecrix Cave, killing the Ecrix, opening the treasure chest. Warden, and I also run backwards from the Warden as well for the Aether Crystals. Aether Crystals are always lovely. Am I missing anything? Like, today I started doing the Princess run as well. The Bug Cave, but I would not run that, honestly, if I wasn't gaining experience. It's just the fact that, like, with the experience potion, it's too much XP to pass on. There's too many little creatures there rushing at you. Really good experience. Fuck me, I don't know where the one-shot chest is. I couldn't find it. Whatever, let's just get out, I guess. I don't know. I don't... Oh, look at this. I don't really want to, like, leave behind legendary, that's the thing. I'm sure like I've seen it and not didn't pay attention or something. I'm not really. Nice that you found the elemental ring set. That remember that was the only thing that I didn't reset on my account. I do have my recipes still. I don't have every single SP at all. No. That's basically the reason I didn't want to reset my smith. It is a bitch to collect every single recipe in this game. Which is better to farm for legendaries, Crucible or the roguelikes? I think if you have a ridiculously good character, Crucible is the best one. I'm about to give up and I hate it. Hate every single one of these creatures too. I don't know. Hardcore is riskier, true, but like softcore is riskier too. Like you literally lose your progress or something like that, right? Yeah, when you lose progress, you basically lose loot, I mean. So you do need a good character for that. What's up, by the way, Sorok? Welcome. Build is coming along. It looks pretty good. Thank you very much. It is quite surprising for me. This was not what I had in mind. This was my leveling spec, and it just continued scaling without too much thought into it. So I said, why respec then? I'll just keep on going. So here we are with Trozen still at level 96. It's at the end, like if I can find some good items. Especially weapons. Like there are some craft weapons that we can go for, but our conversion is not going to be good at all. Like I've been checking it off stream especially. It won't be so good, so I don't want to convert because of them. Like it will take me forever to like not only craft them, and afterwards like I'm gonna die. Playing melee is like a lot harder than playing what I'm playing right now. So would rather have something pretty legit before switching to melee. But definitely cannot complain. Like I'm seeing like 40k crits and stuff, for a character that is not optimized, like that's okay. It will progress through the ultimate. That's all I needed to do anyways. Like I just want to farm some legendaries for my accounts. Got interested in leveling a Witchblade. Witchblades are strong. And they're really fun to play too. Loopy saying, are you tired? No. I could use a breather. I'm not tired at all, no. Well, how many hours so far? Can you write uptime? Kinda wanna play, actually. Six hours? Nah, that's nothing, it's okay. I'll maybe like take a short break after killing Karos. Just like stretch out, use the bathroom, maybe drink some water. Continue afterwards. I also need to eat, man. I have dinner in front of me. Maybe we can check out some like builds and stuff meanwhile. I'm eating. Yes, a dual-wield Witchblade with Beranath. Beranath was like the relic, is that it? I'm not really sure. I'm gonna check the downside here. There might be a dynamite, and there might also be in the bottom side. If I'm not mistaken, there might be like a treasure trove there. It's a sword as well. Wasn't there like a shard of Baranoth or something? Am I mistaken here, guys? Shit, where's the... Ah. Baranoth Reforged. Dude, I could have sworn there was a relic as well. Oh well. What? Wow, the magic find. No man, I'm not tired at all, in fact. Yeah, I tried to find the treasure trove, guys. I tried really, really hard. So far, no chance. I might still find it. Hold up. God dang it. Ah! Manticore Ripe is probably the worst one that we can get from that. Oh well. That's the last point that we need. Blood also. Where are you going? What do you think? Should I continue farming or should we progress Malmouth tomorrow? Do we have like anything to gain from progressing Malmouth on my first character instead of like keeping it for stuff that I can purchase later on and farming just in case? I think if I play it right, I won't die. Hey! And then he dies, you know, like... Unholy inscription. That's a pretty big if. You have low expectations of me, don't you, Rad? Welcome, by the way. Possession instead of the Oleron exclusive. Wasn't Oleron like incredibly... There's something flying, man. Wasn't Oleron like incredibly big for physical characters? If I'm not mistaken. I'm full again, apparently. Should I just delete like every single green without checking anymore? Level 82 Mythical Astral Robes with +2 to throws and Sky Shard. It also has a 33% chance to proc an Elemental Blast, which says main hand damage. Main hand damage. You know the funny part? You can run something like this with Viper. That is the funny part. And then you will have that much more resistance reduction. If I'm not mistaken, this is the only thing. Like, if I wear this, this is the only thing that's capable of proccing Viper for 3 seconds. It will, excuse me, recharge every 3 seconds too. I cannot make it work though, like, it's not easy. It's a rippy item. Doesn't have many defensive stats on it, you know? Full Thrower of Dreeg? Yeah, I'll most likely not play it, but it's a really good item to sell. Let's not sell it. I honestly don't know what to do with that robe. Holy shit, what? Where did I find this from? This is the best find so far on my account. The Spell Stalkers? Nope. We need something better. I swear that Helm, we found it like 15 times so far. Mythical Altar of Mercy recipe. I actually cannot believe I found that. Claverant Robe as well. That is ridiculously good if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, for the Aether Caster. Well, Chaos Caster as well, actually. I should probably check the rings just in case. Like, sometimes there's ridiculously good rings somehow. Not this time, though. It's like, I must say, like, today was incredibly good. Like, what is this? We're finding, like, really good items. I think the best thing to do is to sell this, but I cannot decide. I'm gonna sell that one. I think I'll sell that one. So you were talking about something called Farrer, right? That one? 10% chance on attack to give you offensive ability and more offensive ability. And this is only for level 25 also. And it's a really, really easy craft. Yeah, so you can run Farrer and plus the Badge of Mastery, right? And you have like extremely good crit chance. Crit damage too, look at this, like 25%, but only 10% though. But it has a 60% uptime. And I'm guessing most of the time you're in combat, so pretty good. It's pretty good. The Balgothian Carnage. Guys, Nemesis. And Juggernaut. It gives you like... Yeah. I'm not looking forward to that. Not looking forward for that item. Let's go kill Karos. I'm saying level 51 with your build, finishing up Malmouth at the moment. It's not fast, but it keeps trucking. To be honest with you, if you're not enjoying it, change it. The point is to enjoy it. It is not the fastest, no. Arcanist is definitely not the fastest. I think the fastest so far levels that I have gotten was either Necromancer or the Inquisitor. Like Word of Pain or the Skeletons are the best. But in my opinion, Word of Pain scales a little bit better for the later game than the Skeletons. Skeletons need more help. Like around like level 55 or something, they start dying. And that's a massive issue. So you gotta have an answer there. So by the way, I'm like, welcome dude. Knight's Embrace. Good luck trying to craft the Balgothian Carnage. I am really not looking forward to that, Elder. That is just pain and suffering by the looks of things. You know, like once I died with the character after crafting Nemesis. About like 10 minutes afterwards, Elder. Let me tell you this, like it does not feel so good. You know, I was literally just sad like I lost Nemesis more than... I'll take it, you know, just a medium chest, open it, Avengers gear though. Why not? I'll take it, thank you game. Did you get a Rolderis tome in the end? Yes, I did. I did the level 94 version. It's funny because like yesterday before quitting, I got it at 84. And then this morning when I started to stream, I cleaned my bags. And then around like level 86, I realized, oh, I also sold the off end. Then I got the 94 version. I should definitely like clean my bags before quitting for the night, I think. It's funny. It's like when I wake up, I just like sell everything. I'm like saying, would the Death Shield Talisman work with this build? The Death Shield Aura? I'm gonna need to check it out, but most probably. I'll check it out when I hit it down, I'm like for you. Yo, Jonah. What's up, bro? Have a nice weekend, guys. Soroku is saying, I just haven't liked Blind Fury and Blitz as much since the expansion. I find the cooldown long for a devotion that has 1 second cooldown, and you still have to crit it. I thought like Blitz was making it so that like you can proc a lot more reliably. You know, there was such a thing. Because like it was 100% proc chance on like Alzun's Flame, for instance. Yeah, Alzun's Torch. That Alzun's Torch was like going so good with the Blitz. That's all I remember. But yeah, if you need to crit with the Blitz to proc something, I would say just never mind that. Parry is probably better. Flat cold damage is granted by the aura. No. To be honest with you, like, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Like, after the buff, the stupid relic that you find from, like, Arcovian people after lying is just really, really good. Because, like, every single pack, every single elite enemy or, like, hero enemy, whatever you want to call it, just open the relic and it will give you, like, first 100 if I'm not mistaken, and then the second time it will give you, like, 400%. Third time it's, like, 600% or something. It's ridiculous. Up until Nemesis Craft, I just continued using it, honestly. Like, it's really, really good. I'm not looking forward to fight the chill mains. Combustion band. What? That's so good. That's really good. Yeah, we are not going to be progressing into Act 4, I think. But we can farm for the rest of the evening. Let me get the waypoints here. "17-second cooldown on the mirror. It's not so bad. The ethereal essence with 60% resistance. I'm not doing that right now. Nope. That's the trashy quest. Granted by the item, this is a 200 melee or 200 range passive bonus. It gives you 225 internal trauma, 600 HP, 40 offensive ability. It gives you Aether and Chaos resistances. It's not even an aura, you know? It's so weird. What is this even? "200 ranged or melee. All skills in the Shami with bleed physical." I think this is like the best 200 bleed belt, I want to say. It sucks because I don't necessarily play it. Minus 50% freeze resistance. But what do you mean? How about cold resistance? Plus 2 to throw Zen. Plus 1 to everything in Nightblade. Maximum cold resistance. Pierce, cold, frostburn. Offensive, cold resistance. Granted by the item. With great concentration, you sap all the heat from the air around you, chilling and freezing the foes. So we have like double flash freeze, basically. But it's only 4 meter radius, though. What does it mean, freeze resistance? I've never seen this before, actually. Or maybe I didn't pay attention. So freeze resistance is something apart from the cold resistance. Plus 2 to Trozen. I mean, this is like a no-brainer upgrade for me, yeah, but like, how the fuck do I fit it to my spec? I'm losing 30% bleed and 24% chaos resistance. Like, it's so hard. So hard to equip it. Freeze resistance is basically what the bosses have of 500%. Sarok, like, feel free to like hit me up on Discord if you would like with your spec. I can check it out as well if you would like me to. Mythical Combustion Band is really good as well. Dude's like, I am so happy, like, today's finds are incredible. Sneaky saying, I'm all up in here with that lurk sauce. It's because of the sauce that you're providing we're finding these good stuff, man. Epic ring with like 700 HP. Do I want to keep this? I suppose so. So, if we farm some flowers and some components, we can do like Ugdenbug leather, which is gonna give me bleed and poison resistance, which will eventually turn into this amulet being usable. So I guess that is going to be like the next step. I don't know. Sounds good to me. Just because of that fact, I might want to run ultimate Malmouth, at least up to like Barrowholm or something, but at the same time, I'm so scared of the beast Nemesis with this character. I don't think this character is, as it is, like it should be facing any Nemesis whatsoever. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'll keep it over there just so I can remember it. It's okay. I like the timing. The experience potion was like just about to run out, so we can use like one more. Maybe it will get me to 100. Probably not. Probably not, since I'm not progressing. There's no quest. Because I'm taking a break. Give me like 4 or 5 minutes or something. See you soon.